Let's just talk about the dollar. Third day of declines. Is that going to continue in your view, Ralph?
Yeah, generally speaking, we do envisage a weaker dollar for the rest of the year and next year. And the argument is quite simple, right? We are seeing the turn of the hiking cycle, and we're going back from divergence back towards convergence. The question, I think, is more broadly, to what extent are other central banks going to try and fight against that? And I would argue that that synchronized dovish tilt from pretty much everyone, bar Norges, from earlier in this year, is probably in part due to the fear of being outdoved by the Fed and seeing a significant appreciation of their respective currencies against the dollar. Now, where they're all being bailed out, including the ECB, is that at least until now, the demand for dollar assets has been so strong that actually we haven't seen the currency weakness that we'd been expecting actually prior to today already.
Right, exactly. So does that not put a floor under the dollar, sort of what Ralph has been pointing to there about other central banks not wanting to be outdoved by the Fed?
Yeah, not to put too fine a point on it, but when you look at the volatility, when you look at the ranges, particularly euro dollar has been trading at, has not been that great.
Yeah.
Yes, there has been sort of initially a tendency for a stronger dollar, and most recently it reverted a bit, but by and large, the volatility in the FX market compared to the last couple of years has been relatively moderate. And that's sort of the biggest thing that I would point out. I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon, because on the one hand, yes, you have the Fed, which is a bit more dovish than expected 6 months ago. However, on the other side, the US economy still remains reasonably strong. And I think these two forces are going to push and pull.